Before you replace that gray deck board, give me 8 minutes. I'm going to show you something that can save you a few $1,000, and I'll prove it on the worst piece of wood I could find. This board? Pulled it from a pile headed to the dump. Sunburned gray, cracked, feels like driftwood. Most people look at this and say, yeah, it's done. Contractors love when you say that. Because according to 2025 home service data, the average deck refinish in the US now runs between $1,200 and $3,000. Full replacement? Easily $8,000 to $15,000 depending on where you live. But here's what almost nobody explains. That gray color? It's not rot, it's chemistry. When UV light hits wood, it breaks down something called lignin, the natural polymer that gives wood its color. Research from the USDA Forest Products Lab shows that UV damage usually only penetrates about 1/32 of an inch deep. That's thinner than a credit card. Translation? Your deck isn't dead, it's sunburned, and sunburn can be treated. Now here's where it gets interesting. I mixed 3 things in a jar, that's it. No brand name, no $60 pro system. 3 ingredients you can grab at any hardware store in America. Boiled linseed oil, real gum turpentine, white distilled vinegar. Before you roll your eyes and click off, stay with me, because the magic isn't the ingredients, it's what they do together. Linseed oil is pressed from flax seeds. It's been used in woodworking for centuries. When exposed to oxygen, it polymerizes, meaning it hardens inside the wood fibers. Not on top like polyurethane, inside. A 2021 coating study confirmed drying oils penetrate deeper than film-forming finishes. That's why they don't peel. Turpentine, real pine-distilled turpentine, thins the oil so it flows deep into dry grain. It also carries natural terpenes that resist mild fungal growth. Mineral spirits won't do the same thing. You want the stuff that smells like a pine forest. And vinegar? That's 5% acetic acid. It helps break down the oxidized gray lignin sitting on the surface. Not bleach, not strip. Just loosen that dull layer so the oil can reach healthy wood underneath. Equal parts, shake it in a glass jar. Now here's the part that separates that kind of worked from holy crap. Warm it up. Set the sealed jar in hot tap water for 10 minutes. Warm oil flows deeper. Boat builders have done this forever because penetration matters. Cold oil sits, warm oil soaks. I brushed this board clean. No sanding, no power washer. Then wiped the mix on heavy with the grain. And within 5 minutes, the gray started backing off. Not stained over, not coated. The original tone started coming back. The grain popped. The cracks darkened and blended instead of screaming at you. I let it sit 10 minutes, then wiped off every bit of excess. This matters. If it feels oily, keep wiping. What soaks in stays. What sits on top turns sticky. 24 hours later, second coat. That's when it went from better to, did you replace that board? Total material cost for what I used here. Maybe $2. Now let's be honest, this isn't magic. If your wood is structurally rotted, soft, or insect-eaten, replace it. But if it's just gray and tired, that's oxidation. Now quick safety moment, and this is serious. Linseed oil rags can spontaneously combust, it's a real thing. As the oil cures, it generates heat. Pile those rags up, and you've got a fire risk. Lay them flat outside to dry completely, or submerge them in water before tossing. Don't skip that. All right, that's outdoor wood. But do not use that mix on your dining table. Vinegar and finished indoor surfaces do not play nice. Museum conservation guidelines warn that acetic acid can cause discoloration or gummy buildup on interior finishes. For indoor furniture, different recipe. Pure tung oil, beeswax, a little real turpentine. Melt the beeswax gently. Stir in equal parts tung oil. Add enough turpentine to soften it into a paste. Tung oil cures harder and more water-resistant than linseed oil. It's been used in Chinese furniture for over 1,000 years. Even Sam Malouf, whose chairs sit in the Smithsonian, used oil and wax finishes. Not plastic coatings. Rub it in, let it sit 10 minutes, buff it out. The wood doesn't look coated, it looks alive. And here's why this matters right now. The average American home is over 40 years old. Lumber prices are still higher than pre-2020 levels. Construction debris is one of the largest landfill categories in the country. We're replacing wood that isn't failing. it's just faded. That gray deck, it's not begging to be ripped out. It's asking to be fed. Try one board. Worst case, you're out $2 and 20 minutes. Best case, you just saved yourself a few grand. And learned something most people never get taught. Wood responds to chemistry, not marketing. And once you understand what's actually happening to it, you stop falling for the idea that everything old needs replacing. Take care of it. It'll take care of you. And if you've got a board that looks too far gone, test it this weekend. I think you'll be surprised.